Happy 1st of April, everyone. On this, our most auspicious of days, I do hereby designate today as Ladies of Strategy Day, where we pay tribute to the brightest, the bounciest, and the most solemn and respectful female figures of our dear strategy games. Now for a few ground rules. First, with some games having an electric, erudite cast, I'll only be choosing one per game. So if your favorite character is not there, then maybe in the next volume. 2. I record my footage, and I do not have an Xbox, PS4, or a PC that does well with gaming. In fact, editing this video has nearly melted my laptop. Not to mention, this is a Nintendo Switch channel, so we'll be focusing on Switch games. And finally, this isn't a ranking of any sort, it's just my own personal favorite opinions of various characters from strategy games. So, let's let our lovely leading lasses take the screen. There's no shortage of beauties in Japanese mythology, and Kaguya from God Wars doesn't disappoint. A young princess from the Fuji nation whose mother's disappearance hadth angered the myriad gods of Japan. Being the bestest daughter and younger sister she can be, Kaguya travels the lands of ancient Japan to find her family, even journeying to the depths of hell itself to get back her sister. Kaguya's strong will and cutesy nature makes all Onisans proud of their positions. But fret not, Kaguya is no damsel in battle, and practically as a unit, she is ridiculously good. Honestly, her Oni flame is broken, and despite it being one of the first skills she has, there's plenty of endgame use. Regardless, her desire to find the truth and soothe the myriad gods while protecting all those around her is a stalwart example of her leadership. We thank you for your service, dear princess. Here she is, the queen of three houses memes, the magical ballistic missile, the Lolita Fajita Lysithea. Young, somewhat brash, and at times immature. In fact, why is she here honestly? Yes, she is extremely tenacious, and with good reason considering her tragic backstory. No, seriously, you didn't know. She has white hair. Naturally, that means she has a tremendously depressive backstory. However, depending on your choices in three houses, you can provide her that emotional balance. Just be careful you don't get incinerated by her ridiculously powerful magic. But we all know that Lysithea needs no man or woman, especially when she is spec'd as a Gundam. Lysithea, we love you for your intelligence and the fact that you Oko the Death Knight from the get-go. Not including a Disgaea reference during my top 5 SRPGs for beginner videos has been the bane of my existence on this channel. So, here we are with the Gorgeous Overlord, Seraphina, an absolute high-maintenance mad lass, man-killer of which, if you are lucky, she will step on your face. But deep inside that bravado hides a caring demon who is looking to fight against the system to be free. I mean, if your father arranges for you to marry the emperor of all demonkind as a political power play, and your solution is to kill said empire, then power to you, Seraphina, and your dual pistols, which, I mean, who doesn't love? Keep on trucking, girl. Why limit this list to humans and demons when we can add in AIs and giant mechs? 9. The super advanced AI of the Vangre is arguably the reason why I bought this game. Just look at her fashion. I mean, she wears those goggles like she's out of Grandia. Not to mention she's full of sass. Her immense brain power or computing power, depending on your perspective, puts these amateur pilots in their place. I mean, Amuro, what would he know about fighting in mechs? However, all good AI need partners, and the relationship 9 develops with the MC of SRWV is genuinely interesting. Don't stop winning, 9. You're a trooper. I hate roguelikes with card mechanics, but one look at Naya immediately changed my mind. Neoverse, an absolutely addictive roguelike card game that everyone continues to remind me is just another clone of Slay the Spire, is where you will find this Agent of Time. A skin-tight suit ripped straight from Samus Aran, or a K-pop uniform, you can choose how stylish you want Naya to be, as she uses her swords, guns, and poisons to put One-chan to shame. In an absolute femme fatal, she traverses the multiverse of the Neoverse. I just wish I knew the next verse, as honestly I'm unversed about how this game converses its perverse story. In fact, in pulling every verse, I hope we can get another game in this universe, because I would like to actually know what is going on. And I needed to include a Western game to ensure I'm not gushing too hard over the anime waifus, thus being invalidated. For that, we have our young warrior princess Mercia. Wargroove is an amazing but ridiculously challenging game, and Mercia does well in giving you a strong-willed and strong-armed female that keeps a strong head and strong mind as she works passionately to save her people. What can go wrong with such a heroine? She prefers the pen over the sword by trying to talk things out, but honestly, I would be too, given if I saw her massive Zoe hander coming at me on the battlefield. Needless to say, Mercia is a well-deserving to be on this list, and she is no doubt a beloved character for those into Wargroove. Naturally, there are so many more names we can add to this list, but alas, we have reached the end of our video here today. Thank you for joining me with this first volume of Ladies in Strategy. Gosh, I can't do this anymore. Anyway, if you watched the video, thank you so much. I wanted to have a little fun with this one, and hopefully it was just cringy enough to be palatable. But seriously, let me know in the comments your favorite female or male or just any characters from strategy games you love. Also, if you enjoyed the video, a like and share would be great. And if you're looking to support the channel, hitting the subscribe button goes a long way in sending your love. So thank you so much for sending your love. With that said, this is Show, and I'll catch you next time. Happy April Fool's Day!